folks. You're with Tacitus today at your Pushback channel, and thank you for joining this audio live stream. In this essay, I'd like to talk about a couple of sort of changes in Italian politics. This is going to be two videos. I'll do this video about Italian politics and then come back to have a look at how the attempts to stop illegal immigration are working out for the new government. Now, there's a new sort of revitalized opposition party, if you like, that's in Italy, the leftist party. You'd call them the socialist, I suppose. A lot of the people there are very sort of communist in their leanings and their public announcements. So we've got a situation here where there's a new leader being sort of installed by the globalists, and she's a globalist, stooge, and yeah, straight from Central Casting, wouldn't you believe it? Her name is Ella Schlein. Now, she's a Jewish lesbian, for goodness sakes, in Italy, out of all places, a Jewish lesbian, and she's somehow been in a very surprise, or supposedly a surprise turnout. She's been voted as the new leader of the primary leftist political party in the Italian parliament. Now, I'm sure that's natural and organic. I'm sure the globalists have nothing to do with that. But so she's now turned up as the now she's very much a globalist, open borders, all this sort of stuff, super globalist, and is clearly a globalist flunky stooge. So she's a Jewish lesbian communist, and now she's leader of the main leftist party. Now, if you look at the sort of the background, I've done other videos about the poster children, how the globalists create poster children and how they sort of move them and park them in position in case they're needed later on. Some will be, some not. Some will be needed, like Rishi Sunak in Britain. Some will be needed to install in the premiership. Others in lesser roles, like Chrystia Freeland in Canada and so on. So they've got they've got a massive variety of influencing and control type positions, and they've got their people all over. And they've done a very good job. They've been very thorough of having their people in there, or their ability through intimidation or bribery to convert people into being globalist stooges. So she's she allegedly starts a student activist group in university that is specially designed to accuse anyone who has negative views of illegal migration, mass migration, brown, black people coming into the West. Anyone who has negative views on campus is a fucking Nazi, a fucking fascist, fucking Nazi. So she's allegedly just suddenly one day decided to do this. And then she's got all these people supporting her and helping her. And she's got, pamphlets and all sorts of social media things. I wonder where the money came from to do that. Gee whiz, I can't guess. But clearly she's a globalist supported and invented and created stooge. Now, she also has, US citizenship, and she's an absolute darling of the Democrat Party power brokers, and was gifted all sorts of jobs and positions and so on there. Now, again, she's a radical globalist, the globalist poster child. Now, her and her family, her wider family, have all been gifted prestigious jobs in academia, in NGOs, in the European Union Parliament. So at least the globalists do look after you with well-paying, prestigious jobs if you're going to be, as they would see it, useful to them. So this is part of the, when you look at sort of say the Great Britain, the British Isles, you've got an Indian homosexual as Prime Minister of Ireland. You've got an Indian guy who's married into a globalist billionaire family, who's the Prime Minister of England, who wasn't even voted for. No one actually fucking voted for him. He's the fucking prime minister. And then you've got what's about to be what looks like a Pakistani Muslim is going to be the first minister in Scotland. So it goes to show that the globalists can put in place anyone who they want, whether it be the leader of the party or the prime minister or the president. They can do whatever they want. And you, Western white voter, you have to stand by and watch this, because this is not a damn thing you can do about it. And they want you to know that. You've been with Tacitus Day, your Pushback channel, and thank you for listening.